Shalom. First and foremost, all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Warakakodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of this whole entire earth, no matter where, whom they may be, or what they may look like, pushing out this purified truth to the rest of the church who believe as well. You men who may not be teachers or prophets, you women, sons, and daughters as well, and the water to Yahweh Shai, because without him enduring and going to that cross for the nation of Israel and the nation of Israel alone, none of this would even be possible whatsoever. Okay? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai controls every aspect of our life. So there ain't no need to really worry and try to ponder on what you're going to do when all hell breaks loose. See, when Jacob's trouble comes, and when I say that, really when Jacob's trouble intensifies, okay, when these things start to intensify and ramp up to a high level, our steps are going to be directed by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. That's why you have to put your faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, not in yourself, not in your plan. This truth is plan A through Z. All of our eggs is in one basket. The basket is this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, this truth. The basket is Yahweh Shai. Okay? This is the book of Psalms, chapter 37 and verse 23. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his way. So our steps are ordered by the Lord. So if we're doing what pleases the Lord will make sure that our steps are being protected. He will make sure that we don't, go off to our destruction. But a wicked man, someone who's wicked, the Lord orders their steps as well. So what do you think is going to be their end compared to a man of the Lord? The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his way. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholdeth him with his hand. So we're going to have moments where we fall. Even the scriptures tell you how a just man basically falls over and over and over again, but it's about getting back up. We're not perfect right now. We are not in our perfection right now. Okay, we are still in these bodies. While in these bodies, though, nevertheless, our steps are being ordered by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So he's not going to cause us to have a downfall to where we fall to our death. More so, we may stumble. We're going to have moments where we may question why we did that or why it happened like that. But ultimately, the Lord is going to allow his men to get back up when they stumble. It's not going to be a permanent knockout. That's why when you please the Lord, your path that's set before you ultimately is a win. You just have to go through the punches. Let's touch on the book of Job. Chapter 23 and verse 11. My foot hath held his steps, his way have I kept and not declined. So if you are keeping the Lord's ways, if you're not declining from that, that's because your steps are being ordered from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has to allow you to follow after righteousness. My foot hath held his steps, his way have I kept, and not declined. Neither have I gone back from the commandment of his lips. I have esteemed the words of his mouth more than my necessary food. So that's the spirit that was put on Job from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, because the steps of a good man are ordered by him. Okay? Job, his steps were ordered by the Lord. The reason why Job was able to go through those burdens and those afflictions is because the Lord ordered his steps. Okay? That's why he didn't turn back. That's why he didn't, live a nigga mentality. He was a righteous man because the Lord ordered his way, controlled his steps, because there is no free will. Okay? But he is in one mind, and who can turn him? And what his soul desireth, even that he doeth. So the Lord causes things to happen based off of his own desire. The fact that we are in this truth, the Lord directed us to this truth because that was his desire. We just have to hope that we remain in this truth forever. Okay? For now and even till infinity years from now. Okay? Ecclesiastes. Chapter 12 and verse 13. This is why you gotta fear the Lord, because he controls our life, man. Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. So the whole duty of man is to fear Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. If you don't fear the Lord, you are insane. You are crazy. You are deadbeat retarded. If you don't fear the Lord controls our steps. He controls our destiny. He controls everything about us, our desires, our aspirations, our fantasies, our fetishes, whatever, whatever things about us that we're into. The Lord, created each individual person exactly how he wanted them. And throughout their life, they're going to do exactly what he wants them to do. So when all hell breaks loose, when Jacob's trouble intensifies, there's no need to try to figure out some plan on, how many guns you can collect or how many knives or swords or, whatever kind of weapons you can collect. You need to be focused on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai protecting you, seeing that he orders your steps. He can order you, in your mind to where you end up going somewhere. You don't even know where you're going, but he's leading you somewhere to where there's a lot of food, a lot of drink, okay? A lot of women just waiting for a man, The Lord's going to, control our steps. The Lord orders our steps. And if we are currently in this truth, that's because the Lord is ordering our steps to remain in this truth. For those who are not in this truth, that's because the Lord is not dealing with them. Okay? But if you're pleasing the Lord is going to make sure you're on the right path. Let's go to the book of Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus. Okay, I just left the book of Ecclesiastes. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus. Okay. Chapter 6 and verse 16. A faithful friend is the medicine of life, and they that fear the Lord shall find him. Whoso feareth the Lord shall direct his friendship aright. For as he is, so shall his neighbor be also. So, if you fear the Lord, he'll direct your friendship aright. The Lord be placing brothers together. The Lord is the one who directs our steps. Okay? When you're around a brother who the Lord is dealing with, you can feel the presence of the Lord. You see humility. You can leave your phone sitting around. The brother ain't going to try to steal your phone. He ain't going to try to go through your privacy. Because you feel the presence of the Lord on him. The presence of the Lord is not on this world. Okay? But those of us who fear the Lord, which is basically important, seeing that he controls our life. You know, you would be a complete idiot not to fear him. Matter of fact, let me hold this verse. Let me go back to the verse before. So this is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. So you have to fear the Lord. And when you fear the Lord will direct your steps. The Lord will have you as a good friend. The Lord will lead you to like-minded men, such as yourself. And if you're not around those men, the Lord may have it to where you're just in solitude. But one thing about coming to this truth, you have to value your time and you have to value your presence amongst others. When you hold something valuable, you don't just give it to everybody. We can't just give our time to everybody in this world, man. You shouldn't be out here being buddy-buddy with this world. Okay? But either way, if the Lord is directing your steps, if the Lord is dealing with you, you're not going to really want to do that anyway. The Bible says to use the world, not abuse it. We get that. But nevertheless, we are not of this world. And having the fear of the Lord, you will be separated from this world. Because you're not going to do things based off of what pleases man, but yet what pleases Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So again, you know, when all hell breaks loose, when things intensify, the Lord is going to direct the steps of his men. He is going to order their steps aright. The Lord even, you know, directs friendships. Okay? That's why brothers, you know, feel like they've known each other since the beginning, because we've known each other since the beginning. All right? Let's go to John. Chapter 2 and verse 13. Let me see. It might be 1 John. First John chapter 2 and verse 13. I write unto you, fathers, because ye have known him that is from the beginning. You see, we've known him that is from the beginning. And within that, we've also known each other. I write unto you, young men, because ye have overcome the wicked one. I write unto you, little children, because ye have known the Father. So we've overcome the wicked one already. Remember, the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord. So typically, those good men, the elect, have already overcame. Because if the Lord is going to direct your steps, okay, and he favors you, you can't lose. Okay? You may stumble, but the Lord is not going to allow you to be a castaway. Okay? I have written unto you, fathers, because ye have known him that is from the beginning. I have written unto you, young men, because ye are strong. And the word of God abideth in you, and ye have overcome the wicked one. Notice it didn't say anything about mothers or daughters, by the way. Okay, because the Lord, he's dealing with the man. He's calling men. Okay, men are the head of the woman. Woman is not the head of the man. So we have already overcome if we be those good men whose steps are ordered by the Lord. Let's go back to that verse. I'm going to close it with that. Let's go back to the very beginning where I started with Psalms 37, I believe it was. Yep, Psalms 37 and 23. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his way. So the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord. That's why a good man, he typically has already overcame. If you are of the elect, which we don't know, we hope to be of that number, have enough faith and confidence in knowing that the Lord is not going to forsake you, that the Lord is with you, that the Lord is fighting for you, that the Lord is rooting for you, that the Lord is rooting for us if we be his men. Okay? We have this truth and we have to hold on to it. All right? Let's go back to 1 John 2. We're going to go to verse 15 now. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. And if you are a friend of this world, you're definitely not in this truth. Yes, we have to work jobs. Yes, we have to live peaceable amongst other people, if possible. We understand these things. But being buddy-buddy with this world, you know, you following after their philosophies, you doing things to appease these people, making yourself look like an idiot just to put a smile on somebody's face. You know, you out here, you know, going to parties where you know people are committing adultery and witchcraft, but you amongst them like, oh, well, that's them, not me. Nah, man, you still being a part of this world. You got to separate. All right. Now, we understand you don't want to be overly righteous either, but you damn sure don't want to be overly wicked. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world. So we have to, you know, flee from those things. Now, when you look at a lot of these rappers, you had a rapper, I think, named Trouble from Atlanta, I believe. He got gunned down for dealing with, you know, I believe the story, allegedly, you know, this is what I assume, for dealing with another man's woman. Jake out here committing all sorts of evil. And then when the Lord puts their asses to death, everybody want to cry and mourn as if they didn't live an evil life that went against the Lord. Because you're of this world. We have to be separated from this world and understand judgment. Okay? Then another rapper got killed. He was from Chicago, which I believe his name was FGB Cash, which sounds similar to another rapper that got murdered a little time back named FGB Duck. Now, not to get into that, but I bring that up because, you know, these rappers are getting judged. You know, they out here committing adultery. They out here being arrogant. They out here, you know, making money their idol. They're doing all this wickedness because they're of this world. Okay? All that shit passes away. And when a person gets put to death, that shit passes away with them. That stuff doesn't go over to the spirit world with them. And the world passeth away in the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of God abideth forever. And that's beautiful, man. And not only is it beautiful, we're going to have an everlasting legacy in the kingdom. We might have huge monuments, you know, just like how, man, I forget what that mountain's called. Mount Everest, is it? We might have, you know, in the kingdom, a Mount Everest of all the 144,000, man. As a great big wall around these heathen, because these heathen are going to serve us. All right. I mean, you know, in the kingdom, you got to have these, you got to think big, basically. You got to think outside the box, because nothing is impossible to the Lord. But people looking at this world like this is it. 1 John 2:20, but ye have an unction from the Holy One, and ye know all things. I have not written unto you because ye know not the truth, but because ye know it, and that no lies of the truth. That's beautiful, man. So remember, the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord. So when all hell breaks loose, you're going to be protected. The Lord's going to guide your steps. Ain't no need in trying to think of what you're going to do. And that's why it's important to fear the Lord, seeing that the Lord, He controls our life, man. And if you are of the elect, you've already overcame the world. You've already overcame the wicked one, which means you've already overcame Jacob's trouble. Okay? Let me read Psalms 37 and 27 real quick. Depart from evil and do good and dwell forevermore. So I just read in Psalms 37 and 23 that the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord. So in order for a man to depart from evil and to do good, his steps have to be ordered by the Lord. Same being when all hell breaks loose. For a man to be protected, his steps have to be ordered by the Lord. And your steps are going to be ordered by the Lord to your safe haven, to your safety, if you are doing what's right, if you are doing what's good, which is doing what he asked of you to do, being obedient. Okay, so I'm going to close it there. I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Wa Rakakwadash, Shalom.